Okay, everybody on YouTube, today we'll be talking about the story that's on everyone's lips. Chancellor Rachel Reeves crying during Prime Minister's question time. But worse than that, have a look at the close-up of her hair. Does she look like a jilted lover? Has she got those puppy dog eyes? She cannot take her eyes off the back of the PM's head. And he's paid no attention to her at all, nor is the ginger growler. The ginger growler didn't even look over her shoulder. She must have heard the sobs and the quivering lip going, what's happened? I really hope she's not had some personal stuff going on. But, you know, Chancellor, you know, if you can't piss, get off the pot. If the kitchen's too hot, don't go in the kitchen. This is what happens when you promote. So it's called the Peter principle, isn't it? You promote to the point of incompetence. And if you look at the whole of the, you know when they do a close-up of the Labour people all sitting there in the opposition benches, they all look like housewives and birds that, it's crazy. This is Her Majesty's opposition. Well, the real Her Majesty's opposition is what's left of the Conservative Party and Reform. Why don't they just get together, put us out of our misery, and let's rise up against this awful fucking government and tell them to go away. I don't know if there's anyone to say, let's have a national strike, let's all get going. Is anyone brave enough to do that yet without being put in prison? I'm certainly not. But I think we'll come good here, and he will have to go, and so will the bowling ball, and we certainly do not want the ginger growler to be our Prime Minister. But let's hope that that poor Chancellor, she should stand down. Do I have sympathy for her? Yeah, I do. Might be something going on in her family. We all have to go on. The show must go on. I know that more than a lot of you. So, there you go. Was she crying about shutting down all businesses and old age pensioners freezing to death? I don't think so. Where were her tears for the farmers? Has she been crying for them? No, she hasn't. So, let's also go on about Glastonbury slightly. I did a thing the other day about Glastonbury makes me sick. I don't know where that headline came from, but I didn't actually like watching Glastonbury. And of course, the other thing, just professionally, when you saw Rod Stewart singing, his guys were mixing it from the front of house, and it must have sounded great in the auditorium or wherever it is. But on television, he had no reverb on his voice. He sounded horrible. I think the BBC helped the fact that people were saying, you've got more notes in your pocket, and he should pack up. He's 80 years of age. And why is it now, when you mention anything about people supporting Palestine, I got slagged off rotten. Why are young people so incensed on supporting Palestine? The Palestinians, the Jordanians wouldn't have them. Saudi Arabia wouldn't have them. You know, I raised money for a Palestinian hospital not so long ago. But you can't just... It's difficult to take sides, isn't it? And the Palestinians have seemed to have got the hearts and minds of every lefty, drug-smoking hippie on the fucking planet. You can just see them, can't you, waving that flag. Well, it's time to start waving the British flag. The British flag, which encompasses everybody. The United Kingdom. Go over to Ustream now and have a little look. If you want to buy a T-shirt, here, look, they can't cancel us all. They'll probably cancel me soon, unless you go over to Ustream, and we've got so many subscribers. And don't forget, you can watch Ustream on your phone, on your television, next to thingy, Netflix, and you can watch it on your laptop. It's great. You will love it. There's a couple of new shows on this weekend. Girl Talk's on this weekend. I totally fucked up Toad in the Hole, but I decided to leave it on. You can have a look on Jim's Kitchen. And of course, the following week, we've got a wonderful, wonderful new show of House Guest. And the first one's talking really, really frankly, sitting next to me in my bar, in my house. You'll love it. Okay, so go to ustream.com. Please do it. Head over to ustream.com now to see the biggest stars in comedy, including yours truly, Jim Davidson, OBE, the late great Jethro, and more. From filthy pantos and hilarious skits to intellectual conversations, we've got it all. Subscribe now and watch on your own TV, your laptop, your tablet, or your mobile phone. Watch Ustream. You will love it.